light is flickering low. A shadow on the wall where you used to go. I gave you my heart, a sacred thing, but you treated it like a broken string. The coffee is cold in my trembling hand. A silence I didn't quite plan. I built a world where you were the king, but you never heard the songs I sing. Now it's just your home, but you prefer to let me roam in the narrow streets of Hotel I wore my pride upon my sleeve. I thought our love was a shield of was my devotion too much or too rough? I traded my peace just to keep you near. Now all that's left is this bitter fear that I was invisible while I was yours. A hollow heart behind locked doors. I'm learning to breathe where you've never been, just salt and ash. Goodbye, my betrayer. A Shabbat candle flickering in the hall. Shadows of us dancing on the wall. I made this house a sanctuary, a home, but you left me sitting here feeling alone. I gave you my spirit, the strength of my land. but you let it slip like the Tel Aviv sin. You looked through my heart like it was made of glass, waiting for the sweetness of my soul to pass. I told you my secrets in the quiet of night, but you didn't see me. Even in the light, I was a lioness, guarding your name, while you treated my love like a tired old game. I'm learning to breathe in the space you left cold, breaking the promises we never told. It hurts to admit that you didn't see the depth of the woman standing here being me. My heart is a room in a city in pain, but I'll find my rhythm again in the rain. It's a bitter goodbye, a heavy breakthrough, but I'm finding out I am whole without you. The coffee is bitter, the morning is gray. I'm packing the pieces of us all away. You took all my kindness and called it a debt, a betrayal of spirit I'll never forget. I wanted a partner, a hand I could hold, not a love that was hollow, distant and cold. Was I too much, or was I not enough? Did you hate that my hands were both tender and tough? You broke the most sacred, the trust that we grew. Now there's a desert where I once had you. I'm learning to breathe in the space you left cold, breaking the promises we never told. It hurts to admit that you didn't see the depths of the woman standing here being me. My heart is a room in a city in pain, but I'll find my rhythm again in the rain. It's a bitter goodbye, a heavy breakthrough, but I'm finding out I am whole without you. I am whole with you. Ooh, no more waiting. No more fading. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole. The Shabbat candle are burning low in this apartment where we used to grow. I made the table, I poured the wine, but you were looking for a different sign. I gave you my soul like the desert heat, the dust on your boots. I was nothing to you. And now my heart is just a piece of paper, torn at the edges, dissolving like vapor. I loved you with the strength of the ancient stone, but you left me standing here cold and alone. You didn't see the gold, you only saw the gray, and you threw the best of me all away. The Mediterranean is crying tonight beneath the moon that lost its light. I told you my secrets in the quiet dark, but you used them like flint to find a spark, to burn down the bridge we spent years to build, with promises made that were never fulfilled. I was your anchor, I was your home, but you preferred to wander, you preferred to roam. And now my heart is just a piece of paper, torn at the edges, dissolving like vapor. I loved you with the strength of the ancient stone, but you left me standing here cold and alone. You didn't see the gold, you only saw the gray, and you threw the best of me all away. Was that too much or not enough? Was my devotion just too rough? I gave you the sun from the Galilee sky, and all you gave back was a cold goodbye. Paper heart drifting in the wind. Where do I go? Where do I begin? You never knew me, you never tried. Just a paper heart dying inside. Appreciate or describe the pain and disappointment when the person she loves betrays her. The singing voice is quiet but full of pain. The singing voice while crying makes me feel emotional. A sad love song in emotion, my little lips on my new. Oh, it's a quiet kind of breaking, the sound of a heart you're tired of taking. I gave you my soul, my Galilee blue, but I was just a shadow in the room to you. Now the tears are falling thick and slow. In the art of betrayal, you're the master of the show. I walk the streets of Tel Aviv alone, searching for a warmth I've never known. You called it love, I called it home, but you left me standing in the gray unknown. Every I love you felt like a debt, a promise you'd already learned to forget. Was that too much or not enough? Is my spirit made of fragile stuff? I stayed for the ghost of who we were, while you gave your heart to a silent blur. It's a quiet kind of breaking, the sound of a heart you're tired of taking. I gave you my soul, my Galilee blue, but I was just a shadow in the room dust on the windowsill while the world outside stands deadly still. I gave you my heart, I gave you my pride, with nowhere left for me to hide. But you looked through me like I was glass, watching the hours and the shadows pass. Now I'm just a whisper in a storm you made, watching the colors of our promise fade. I was your anchor, I was your home, but you left me standing here all alone. It's a quiet ache, a hollow ring to realize I meant just nothing. I'm breaking down, can't you see? The girl you loved is a ghost of me. I had to keep. I'm just a whisper in a storm you made, watching the colors of our promise fade. I was your anchor, I was your home, but you left me standing here all alone. It's a quiet ache, a hollow ring to realize I meant just nothing. I'm breaking down, can't you see? The girl you loved is a ghost of me. Violets of my love, my pain, I'm washing away in this bitter rain. Just a whisper, just a ghost of the girl who loved you most. In the silence of a desert night, I whispered dreams you never heard. Built a home inside your arms, but you never kept your word. I gave you all the light I had, like candles in the wind, but you let the darkness in and called it love again. Was I just a passing shadow in a story you won't keep? Why did I give you forever when you gave me nothing deep? Oh, this undervalued love, it's tearing me apart. I gave you all my pieces, you returned a broken heart. I was standing in your storm, begging you to under skies that only we could understand. Olive trees whisper secrets of our love, but you turn cold like the stars above. I gave you all the pieces of my heart, every fragile dream right from the start. But you were counting something I couldn't see, a price on love, and it wasn't me. I heard your silence louder than your lies, felt my world shatter in your eyes. You sold me out for nothing, nothing at all. Let me drown while I begged you not to fall. I was your home, your fire, your truth, but you chose shadows over proof. And now I'm standing here alone with a heart you've overthrown. Tell me, was I worth so little in the end, or just something you could spend? I remember nights you held me close, swore I was the one you loved the most, but promises fade like dust in your hands, scattered away across broken lands. I owe you like a sacred prayer. I believe forever was waiting there, but you traded gold for something fake, left me with every piece to break. Your goodbye felt colder than the night, like losing faith without a fight. You sold me out for nothing, nothing at all. Watch me bleed as you built your wall. I gave you truth, you gave me pain, turned my sunshine into rain. And now I'm lost inside your ghost, haunted by the love I needed most. Tell me, did you even feel my heartbreak, or was I just your mistake? If love was real, why am I alone? Why does forever feel so unknown? I would have stayed through every scar, but you let go of who we are. You sold me out for nothing, I still don't know why. Was I that easy to leave behind? I gave you everything I could be, but you chose someone not me. And now these tears fall endlessly, like waves against a dying sea. Tell me, how do I breathe again when you were my only end? In the silence, I still call your name, but nothing answers, nothing stays. In the silence of a Jerusalem night, I held your shadow, not your light. You spoke my name like it was air, but never felt that I was there. I traced your face with trembling hands, built my dreams on broken plans. You took my love, you let it fall like it was nothing at all. And I kept whispering your name through every tear, through every pain, but you were drifting far from me, like I was shattered of echoing. Now I'm a shattered echo in your empty room, a fading voice you never knew. I cried in colors, you turned to gray, loved you more than I could say, but you let me break, you let me go, like I was someone you don't know. Now all that's left of me and you shattered echo calling you. I wore your love like fragile glass, cut so deep it couldn't last. You never saw the scars you made behind the smile I tried to fake. I gave you all I couldn't keep, lost myself in you so deep. And every forever that you swore feels like a lie I can't ignore. I hear a voice inside my head, but all your words are cold and dead. You said I mattered, but I see you never really needed me. Now I'm a shattered echo in your empty room, a broken heart that sang for you. I cried in whispers late at night while you just walked out of my life. You let me fall, you let me drown, without a word, without a sound. Now all that's left of me and you is a shattered echo. Was that just a moment you forgot, or a love that you never thought of? Still here, but I'm not the same, just a ghost of what became. I'm just a shattered echo in your empty soul, a missing piece that made you whole. I loved you more than I could show, but you were never meant to know. Now every tear I couldn't hide is all that's left of me inside. And all I am and all I do is a shattered echo. Still loving you, still loving you. In the streets of gold and silence, I walked alone at night, where the prayers rise like whispers, fading out of sight. You held my hand in shadows, but never in the light. Said you loved me softly, but never held me tight. I gave you all my pieces, every broken part, built a home inside you, called it my heart. Now I'm crying in Jerusalem, where the lonely angels cry. You kissed me like a promise, then left me to deny. You were my truth, my shelter, my only melody, but you turned into a stranger, Judas in the holy city. crying in Jerusalem. I can barely breathe. You swore that you would love me, but chose to deceive. I gave you all I had, every part of me, and you nailed my heart down in the holy city. In the silence of Jerusalem nights, she whispers prayers that fade in time. Candles flicker, shadows fall, but he never saw her light at all. She wore her love like sacred gold, a fragile heart, so brave, so bold. But every word he never said still echoes louder in her head. And now the wind knows her name, carries tears she cannot tame. Broken covenant, shattered soul, gave him everything, he gave her cold. She cried in whispers no one heard, drowned in the weight of every word. He promised love beneath the sky, but left her there alone to cry. Now every vow just feels like stone. She loved him more than he had known. Olive trees weep in the rain, every memory speaks his name. She traced his face in dreams at night, but woke to absence, lost in light. Her voice is soft, it barely stays, like fragile glass, it slowly breaks. Each note she sings is soaked in pain, a trembling heart that can't explain. And every tear falls like a prayer for a love that wasn't there. Broken covenant, torn apart, he never saw her faithful heart. She gave her soul the deepest truth. He walked away like it was proof of nothing more than passing time, while she believed in something divine. Now every promise turns to dust, and love she gave in him she trusted. Was I not enough, or just too much to hold? Did my love feel like a burden, or a story left untold? I stayed, you left. I broke, you slept. Broken covenant, hear her cry. A love that lived but had to die. Her voice will fade into the night, a quiet storm, a dying light. She gave him all she couldn't keep. Now all she has are tears was home. The Shabbat candles flicker in the hall. I'm watching shadows dance against the wall. I traded sleepless nights to keep you whole. Gave every broken piece of my own soul. But you looked through me like I was made of glass, waiting for the lonely hours to pass. I built a sanctuary in my heart for us, but you left it to turn to salt and dust. I was your anchor in the rising tide, but you were looking for a place to hide. Oh, I gave you everything, my fire and my rain, but you just walked away and left me with the pain. I offered you the world, a love so deep and true, but I was just a shadow in the light of you. Now the silence is the only thing that's left of a heart that's hollow, aching in its chest. The coffee's cold, the morning feels so strange. I didn't think a goodbye could cause this much change. I remember how I held you when you'd fall. Funny how you don't remember that at all. Was I just a habit or a temporary stay? You didn't see the tears I cried in the dark. You didn't see the way you extinguished the spark. I was a lioness guarding your name while you played your games and felt no shame. Oh, I gave you everything, my fire and my rain, but you just walked away and left me with the pain. I offered you the world, a love so deep and true, but I was just a shadow in the light of you. Oh, I gave you everything, my fire and my rain, but you just walked away and left me with the pain. I offered you the world, a love so deep and true, but I was just a shadow in the light of you. I gave you everything, everything I had, and it still wasn't enough for you. I walk the streets we used to know. Your shadow lingers but you let it crumble, let it fall. I whispered prayers into the night, hoping you'd see my quiet fight. But your eyes were blind, your hands were cold, left me with stories I'll never hold. Whispered agony echoing inside, love betrayed, love denied. Tears fall softly, I can't make a sound. In the silence, my heart hits the ground. I wore my love like a fragile flame. You played with fire, I bear the blame. Every promise, a broken thread, every word a wound I bled. I reached for you, you turned away, left me with shadows, left me to fray. The pain is quiet, but it screams my name. In your betrayal, I bear the shame. Whispered agony echoing inside, love betrayed, love denied. Tears fall softly, I can't make a sound. In the silence, my heart hits the ground. I loved in whispers, I loved in rain. Every heartbeat, every pain. You never saw, you never knew how deep my soul drowned in you. Whispered agony echoing inside, love betrayed, love denied. Tears fall softly, I can't make a sound. In the silence, my heart hits the ground. I walk alone through nights of gray. Whispered agony will guide my way. You're gone, but still I ache for the love I gave, the love you bring. I walked through your silence, hoping you'd see me there. But all your empty promises dissolve into thin air. I gave you every heartbeat, every fragment of my soul, but you let it slip away, left me shattered, not whole. I cried in the shadows, hiding the tears from the sun. Every lie you whispered cut deeper than anyone. Now I'm choking on the truth, the love I gave, the pain I knew. You never saw the fire I burned for you, and now I'm lost in the ruins of us two. I'm choking, I'm choking on the truth. I believed in your laughter, in the warmth of your touch, but you traded out forever for nothing, and I love too much. I kept all your secrets and held your fragile heart, but you tore me apart quietly, and I was blind from the start. I whispered your name into nights that won't end. Every broken memory feels like my only friend. pain, but your eyes never noticed, your heart never stayed. I'm letting you go, but the wound won't fade. I'm screaming inside at the love I gave away. Now I'm choking onto the love I gave, the pain I knew. You never saw the fire for you. I'm choking on the truth, choking on the truth. I'm sitting in the kitchen light, watching you look through me like I'm made of glass. I poured my soul into the cracks of us, but you never noticed the effort, only a mess. I was a wildfire burning just to keep you warm, but you didn't even feel the heat. Now the ashes are cold and I'm just tired. Voices future girls walking through these halls, tracing the shadows of the love we used to know. You took my always and turned it into never. Betrayal isn't always a lie. Sometimes it's just silent. The way you didn't see me, that was the loudest goodbye. I remember the girl I used to be before you. She had a laugh that didn't sound like a song, but you dismantled her piece by unappreciated peace, until I was just a ghost in my own skin. I was your anchor, but you wanted to drift, so I'm letting go of the rope. My hands are bleeding. Was I just a placeholder, a ghost to fill the space? I gave you the best of me, and you threw it in the dark. It hurts more than a scream, this quiet realization that I was never the one you were actually holding. We're just future ghosts walking through these halls, tracing the shadows of the love we used to know. You took my always and turned it into never. Betrayal isn't always a lie. Sometimes it's just silence. The way you didn't see me, that was the loudest goodbye. I'm leaving the lights on for a house that's empty. Goodbye to the ghost of you and the ghost of me. I walk the streets of Tel Aviv alone. The echo of your promises turned to stone. I gave my heart, my nights, my days, but you just look through me in 1,000 ways. I whispered love, you heard it as air. I held on tight, you didn't care. And now I'm a silent howl in the night, tears that fall unseen, out of sight. You didn't see the fire in my soul. You left me empty, paying the toll. The cafes we loved feel hollow and cold. Memories of your touch, stories untold. I cried in silence, begged for your eyes, but you only fed me with your lies. I whispered love, you heard it as air. I held on tight, you didn't care. Now I'm a silent howl in the night, tears that fall unseen, out of sight. You didn't see the fire in my soul. You left me empty, paying the toll. I dreamed of forever, you dreamed of escape. I gave you my heart, you let it break. No one can hear this quiet despair. Love unreturned, a soul stripped bare. Now I'm a silent howl in the night, tears that fall unseen, out of sight. You didn't see the fire in my soul. You left me empty, paying the toll. So I walk alone through the streets of Tel Aviv, a silent howl, a heart that won't forgive. You'll never hear the pain I conceal, the quiet of love that refused to heal. I walk through streets we used to know, the echoes of your laughter, now so hollow. I gave you my light, my heart on display, but you just turned and walked away. I whispered your name into the night, hoping you'd hear me, hoping you'd fight, but silence fell where love should have been, and I drowned in the truth I never wanted to see. Underwater screams, no one can hear. I loved you so deeply, you disappeared. The world moves on, but I stay behind, trapped in the ache you left in my mind. Your eyes, once my home, now look right through every promise you made, every lie I knew. I begged for your heart, I begged for your care, but you never noticed I was even there. I whispered your name into the night, hoping you'd hear me, hoping you'd fight, but silence fell where love should have been, and I drowned in the truth I never wanted disappear. The world moves on, but I stay behind, trapped in the ache you left in my And if you ever hear my name again, know it's just a whisper carried by the rain. I loved, I lost, I can't reclaim. Underwater screams, drowning in a name. I watched the sun fall through your hands. Every word I spoke you didn't understand. I gave my heart, I gave my time, but love's reflection stayed unkind. I whispered secrets in the dark. You never saw the cracks in my heart, and now I'm left with silent screams, drowning in what we used to dream. I'm breathing through glass, every sigh a shattered past. You never held me like you said. Now I'm loving ghosts instead. The tears fall slow, but they burn. I'm learning pain I can't return. Your touch was warm but empty still. Your promises bent against your will. I counted stars for your embrace, but found betrayal in your face. I gave my all, you walked away, left me in the night to fade to gray. The echoes of us haunt these walls, a quiet voice that barely calls. I'm breathing through glass, every sigh a shattered past. You never held me like you said. Now I'm loving ghosts instead. The tears fall slow, but they burn. I'm learning pain I can't return. And maybe one day I'll forgive the sky for letting you go and leaving me dry. But tonight I weep in the cold and dark, tracing the outline of a broken heart. I'm breathing through glass, every sigh a shattered past. You never held me like you said. Now I'm loving ghosts instead. The tears fall slow, but they burn. I'm learning pain I can't return. Breathing through glass, through glass, breathing. I walk these streets with you in my mind. Every laugh, every lie left behind. I gave my heart, you let it fray. Now your silence echoes where love used to stay. I whispered your name in the dark. tears for where loved ones shone. I'm breathing alone, static in my soul. I walk through our streets alone tonight. The lights are dim, but my heart is brighter with your light. You never saw the tears I tried to hide. You took my love, but left me dry. Every word I whispered, you let slip away. Every dream I painted, you let decay. Now there's a void between us, cold and white. I loved you in silence, you let me die inside. I gave you my all, you turned away. The pain of your betrayal won't fade. I remember mornings when your hand fit mine. Now shadows fall where your eyes used to shine. I beg for care, for just one sign. You were never mine, not truly mine. Every laugh we shared now echoes in the dark. Every promise made, just another mark. Now there's a void between us, cold and white. I loved you in silence, you let me die inside. I gave you my all, you turned away. The pain of your betrayal won't fade. I cry in quiet rooms, my heart breaking slow. The love I bled for, you'll never know. I whisper goodbye to the ghost of what we had. Your indifference carved a wound so sad. There's a void between us, cold and white. I loved you in silence, you let me die inside. I gave you my all, you walked away, and the emptiness of you will stay. The melody for this could be slow, with sparse piano or cursive guitar, emphasizing the fragile, quiet sadness in her voice. Imagine a trembling voice that nearly breaks on the high notes, especially in the bridge and chorus. I walk through streets we once knew. Every shadow still tastes like you. You never saw the tears I'd hide, or the nights I wished you were by my side. Your words, they floated like smoke in the sky. I reached for them, but they passed me by. I'm drowning in gave my heart, my soul, my name. You let it slip, left me in the flame. The nights are quiet, but the silence screams, and I'm haunted by what could have been. Your hands that promised never to leave turned away, and I can't believe I'm drowning in air, suffocating on memories of you. I loved and you didn't care. Now I'm broken with nothing left to hold on to. Every whisper of love is a lie I can't bear. I'm drowning in air. Maybe one day I'll breathe again, but tonight I only feel the end. The love I held has slipped through my hands. Like water it falls and I can't stand. I'm drowning in air, suffocating on memories of you. I loved and you didn't care. Now I'm broken with nothing left to hold on to. Every whisper of love is a lie I can't bear. I'm drowning in air. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, carrying pieces you chose to break. I breathe, but it's heavy and it's pain. Forever drowning in I'm sitting in the kitchen light, watching you look through me like I'm made of glass. I poured my soul into the cracks of us, but you never noticed the effort, only the mess. I was a wildfire, burning just to keep you warm, but you didn't even feel the heat. Now the ashes are cold, and I'm just tired. To the future goes walking through these halls, tracing the shadows of the love we used to know. You took my always and turned it into never. Betrayal isn't always a lie. Sometimes it's just silence, the way you didn't see me. That was the loudest goodbye. I remember the girl I used to be before you. She had a laugh that didn't sound like a sob, but you dismantled her piece by unappreciated peace, until I was just a ghost in my own skin. I was your anchor, but you wanted to drift, so I'm letting go. Just a placeholder, a ghost to fill the space. I gave you the best of me, and you threw it in the dark. It hurts more than a scream, this quiet realization that I was never the one you were actually holding. Goes walking through these halls, tracing the shadows of the love we used to know. You took my me.